Hello, it's Craig from MBS History again, and I will be showcasing, excuse me, TripleA's video game known as World War II version 3, 1941. This is of course Axis and Allies. Now before you watch this video, please note I am not going to be doing another video like the last one where I do a step-by-step on how to play Axis and Allies. If you'd like to watch that, you can click on the card right now. I assume I'm putting this in the editing, hopefully I don't forget. Where you can see exactly how to use all the units, how to play the basics, and how to download, find the game, and open it. For this video, I'm just showing you the unique features of this particular map. So, without further ado, if you had already downloaded it, you will go to Select Map, World War II version 3, 1941 in this absolute mess I have here because I have so many maps. Everything's going to be human, of course, because I'm just showing you. There will be a playthrough of a full game after, mind you. There we go. If you remember from the last game what the map looked like, this is quite different. It's significantly different. There's a lot of changes here. As you notice, Italy has come to play. Also, China, that's not actually America's colors, which I know is confusing. That is a unique Chinese force there, and they will be given units instead of being able to build them every turn. Depending how many territories you control, you get a few extra units, these guys, and you start off with one plane. It's pretty hard to roll China, but you can. Now, sorry about that. To show you the unique features of this game, other than the fact that Italy is now involved. The differences you would find from your traditional Axis and Allies are how many different territories there are now. It's a lot more expanded, meaning you have a lot more room to play with, especially if you're playing Russia. There's a lot of unique features, and to find these features, what you're going to do is you can click on objectives if you'd like to see this. So as you can see, this highlight means that you've met the objective, and you can see on the side there's 5 extra points if Axis controls France, Europe, Northwest Europe, Germany, Czechoslovakia, Bulgaria, Poland. You have $5 extra each turn if Axis controls 3 of the Baltic states, East Poland, Ukraine, East Ukraine, Belarus. So basically every country has these secret objectives, and if you obtain them, depending on, I don't know if there's time-based ones, not in this game I don't think, there are in other games, but you get extra money if you hold certain territories, for instance. It's very important to note that. All the units are exactly the same from the previous Axis and Allies game. There's no unique features like that for this one. Other than that, just to talk a little bit about the differences. The ocean has been changed a little bit. Japan is actually, in my opinion, overpowered. It's a little bit unbalanced, I find, this version of the game. But people do love this one. This is a highly played one. It's considered kind of the staple game now, especially for tournaments. There's nothing too unique. I don't know if I should just go ahead with the playthrough yet, just to show you the extensive Pacific navies in this one, and maybe I'll just give a few points on actual strategies. If you're playing Axis, Italy, you basically just want to build grunt troops as Italy to defend. Because Germany's going to be doing the legwork, you can't do too much. You can go into Africa and you can expand, but you'll almost certainly lose it immediately to Britain or the United States at some point. You're better off just reinforcing the Germans as they suicide into Russia. A lot of the time in these World War II versions of the game, it's just suiciding Russia. As you'll probably see when I play this game, I'll do a full playthrough. A full one, not like the last one where I just took Russia and ended the game, in which most games do happen to end. Pretty much your friend, as soon as he loses Russia, he's just going to give up because it's hard to come back from that. I'll play and I'll try and take Britain and the United States. I'll be playing the Axis in this game, obviously. So without further ado, here is my playthrough. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so let's kick this game off. As you can see, Germany gets to go first. That's pretty good for a first round. Let's see this all go to shit. Yeah, could have gone worse. Ooh. Let's see how the Soviets are just gonna annihilate me. Ooh, that's pretty rough. Get perfect dice rolls now and then, don't you? Got yourself 10 whole dollars. Yeah, that's, you know what? It's time to pull back a little bit in that. Alright. Russia's gonna take its cocks back. Makes a lot of money off me, but he has nothing to do in the Pacific because the computer is simply stupid and doesn't have the ability to transport properly. You have a much easier time playing with the computer when it's just on land. The computer knows how to do strategic things on land, but when it comes to transporting units over the sea, the AI just seems to always make mistakes. Not a whole lot of combat. Kind of ridiculous that I'm pumping all this like this. Barely paying attention when I'm buying here, not even being economical at all. What I probably should have done is gambled by buying an industry and putting it in Alaska. 2 extra units makes a huge difference over there. Just to try and like hit the United States, which is just a colossal nightmare. Taking the States is unbelievable. I believe I want to just try at this point to hit Russia. That's nice. I love when that works out. Oopsie doopsie. Now, that should be enough. Just in case, let's move a few things around. Alright, Finland, you've been defended. Soviet Union. I basically won the game at that point. If you've seen my other video, I explain why that's the case, but I will beat this game so it looks even nicer for you, my fine audience. Hopefully this will not be too long. I'm gonna have to fast forward this even faster. I'm probably already doing for this edit. But yeah, Here we go. Just to say we did. So that's a full game of Axis and Allies, World War II version 3, 1941. It's true there are two versions. There's 1941, 1942. I was playing 41. They're not dramatically different, as I probably already mentioned in the edit of this. And that was needlessly long. Usually when you take Russia, it's over. But yeah. Perhaps next time I'll play as the Allies, since it's like 2 games in a row where I'm playing Axis. And I hope you enjoyed this, and if you want to see further content, please leave comments below, leave a like. Thank you, it's been MBS History.
等我小包。